What's going on, YouTube? Anybody that's been keeping up with video games is probably aware of Apex Legends, which is a fairly new game that's come out. It's a battle royale game. I haven't played it myself, but it's been in the news, video game news anyway, recently, because they've been trying to tackle the issue of cheaters. And what they've done is they are banning, or they're doing hardware bans in order to ban players that use cheating software, which essentially keeps you from entering that game from that PC ever again. It's not just like you can create a new account. You'd have to actually use another computer in order to play that game. And my thoughts on that? Good. Let me tell you a little story. One of the first games, I think it's probably the first game that I ever played or had an online experience with, was on the Dreamcast, and it was Phantasy Star Online. I loved that game, and it sparked me getting my first phone number so that I could have dial-up internet, and that's a game I thoroughly enjoyed. In fact, I maybe have to backtrack because I can't remember which came out first, EverQuest or Phantasy Star Online. I want to say it was Phantasy Star Online, but correct me if I'm wrong. And I mean EverQuest for PlayStation 2. So I'm not going to think about it anymore. Anyway, fun as that game was for me, that game was ruined the first time that I went online. It's not the first time, but it was the time I went online and had somebody that hacked the game and stole all of my stuff. I pretty much got held up in the virtual world, and it sucked. It's probably my worst experience because after that, I really didn't do a whole lot of online gaming. It was a terrible taste in my mouth. And the next time after that I had to deal with a lot of cheaters was probably Halo for PC. And there were a whole lot of people that were modding the game so that like regular bullets had the same effect of rocket launchers, which is crazy. And the only way that you could deal with people like that is if you actually modded the game yourself so that you could be on an even level, even playing field. I don't remember doing that. And in fact, I think that when people modded the game, I think that the effects, it affected both players. So you just kind of had to be better. You just had to have better aiming than anyone else. But it sucks when you have to adjust yourself to deal with cheaters. I mean, just play the game it's meant to be played. Just because you paid $60 for it doesn't mean that it gives you, license to do whatever you want in the game. The game is balanced, or it tries to be balanced for a reason, and I'm a firm believer of that. So I have always condoned cheating. I figured I'd get that story time out of here because, yeah, that's something that's happening, and I'm pretty sure that the games that I'm playing now, I don't really have to deal with that many cheaters. They're pretty much on top of that. And I feel like if I was good enough, I probably wouldn't have too much of an issue with the few cheaters that are using like aimbots and something like that. But yeah, how do you feel about people that cheat and people that use software to help them cheat? I mean, it sucks. Ooh, I can tell you another story. One of my favorite Super Nintendo games was Uniracers. It's not all the way up there at number one or anything like that, but it was way up there. And I pretty much 100% completed that game. I got a gold medal in every single track, legitimately. The records that I had for each track were something to be proud of because I did it on my own. I didn't cheat. I didn't use any type of cheats or anything. I just played the levels the way they were meant to be played and set the records. I let a friend of mine hold the game, and it's one save file, so pretty much they can play it, and if they beat a record, then they legit beat a record. But they cheated to beat the records, and so now you've got a game full of records and full of like time trials that are completely unobtainable with regular play, which sucks because now you have all of these tracks and all of these records that it's no fun anymore. It takes the challenge out of it. If you have to cheat to set a record, then it's not a record. It just, I don't know. It's something that annoyed me to no end. And yeah, it even makes me a little hot thinking about it now. But anyway, Apex Legends, cheaters getting banned, good for them. They deserve it. And I hope that they can keep up with, because I hear it's a good game. I hear it's a good game, and I would definitely be, I wouldn't even want to play it if I knew that there were cheaters roaming around like that. And, you know, it sucks to know that you lost and there was really nothing that you could do about it. I mean, it's one thing to lose, and it's one thing to lose and know that even if you were the best player, there was nothing you could do. So, anyway, I'm going to leave it at that, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Peace.